Today on the Gabzzz channel, we have Lil GRAYSKI, one of the more underrated artists in the Toronto scene, as well as Elixir, the multidisciplinary artist taking the visual arts world by storm and is a member of the DMTV crew. We talk their creative process, the inspiration behind GRAYSKI's cover art, the impact Maxime Bayarski has had on them.
He does so much work for me that doesn't even get seen sometimes.
And much, much more.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Gabzzz here and welcome back to another video. Today we have a special interview. I have a guest on either side of me. I feel double teamed.
What?
What you mean by that, gang?
We have Lil GRAYSKI and
up?
Elixir.
Shit.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you, bro. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is great. It's my first interview. I don't really know how to do this. But
And this is technically my third interview with you.
Yeah,
Shit. He's a pro, bro. He's a pro. He been doing this.
And this one.
yeah. No, I actually we have two different DMTV interviews.
Oh, yes, this was my fourth.
Yeah.
Damn.
You've actually you're probably the most featured person on my channel at this point.
You love me, don't you?
No, you're just the only one that keeps hitting me up.
Yo, fuck you. You know that? Fuck you.
No, it's love.
Crazy.
It's love. So we're gonna have a little. This one's gonna be a mess. Real shit. We're gonna start with a little bit about just GRAYSKI in general because I haven't had you on the channel. We've barely talked. Real shit. We're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna get into not only your relationship with Elixir, but also that sounds crazy, but you know,
My man.
and we're gonna talk a little bit about the art show because as well we are still promoting. If you want to go ahead, you could early promo the screening.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is going to come out before or after, but on March 14th at 7 p.m. over at 1357 Dundas West, I'm going to be world premiering my documentary, Breathe, Unmasking Elixir. It's my life within the past few years leading up to my art show, and it shows unreleased footage, interviews with the most pivotal people in my life, and also just... it's going to be a lot of art, a lot of, behind the scenes, a lot of unseen footage. And genuinely, I'm so happy. Big thank you to my brother, Maxime Bayarski from DMTV for helping me put everything together. And this, I want this to be talked about in Canadian art institutions for the next 50 years, 100 years, or however. So, yeah. And also... I'm gonna be doing my debut art show residency happening called I Cry Opals in I almost dropped the month. That's gonna be TBA.
Crazy.
Oh God.
He's leaking shit already.
I swear to God, bro. He's telling everything.
So when did you
I'm
get your
not a Fed.
oh
I'm not a Fed.
real? Okay. Anyway, so GRAYSKI, when did you get your start in music?
Damn, like, to be honest, like, I've grown up around music all my life. Like, my mother is a singer. My dad used to, like, even DJ back in, his hometown. And I guess I was really just, like, music was everywhere in my life. So it wasn't really hard to get a start. But, I guess that's where it really came from.
And what inspired you to start?
Like, to be perfectly honest, back in, like, 2020, I was dealing with a lot of just mental health issues. And music was really just like a way to get it all out, and luckily it turned into something like this. You know what I mean? This is, yeah, bro.
Yeah. What was it? So, what was the first big moment?
Big moment, like, damn, like, big as in just like in general, just big for me, because I have a lot of like smaller moments that are just huge for me. Because like, I could talk even about like my first show, even. That was a huge moment. Like, it was a really small show. I'll be so honest with y'all. Shout out to Up Next. They were the ones that got me situated for my first ever time on a stage. That was a pretty big moment for me. There wasn't many people in that crowd, I'll be so honest. But just being able to step out on a stage in front of people and just share my craft with, others, seeing them vibe to it as well. That was a really big moment for me, and that really, I think, set a good, put me on track to, performing at the places that I do now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We went from like apartments, bro, to fucking venues, gang. I swear to God.
Shit.
So like when was that moment?
Damn. Like,
It's like
you
2021.
talking about the date? Like,
I'm just trying to get a picture here.
damn. I think that was like the summer of 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, had you met Elixir before that?
This was like way before I even
Oh.
knew him.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
okay.
that was way before I even met Elixir.
What was your first impression of him?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were a dickhead.
Really? What?
Nah, so basically,
Yeah.
we actually, it's cool if we talk about, our relationship now, or do you want to push it later?
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I met him, we shot, we, as in me, Max, Max from DMTV, we shot the Unfocused Visions
Shout out,
music
Max.
video.
Yeah.
We did it at the Forest Therapy Trail, I believe that's what it's called, in Markham, and this guy was like bare anxious because that's like the first time that like we actually met, and I thought like he was like egoing me. I'm like, yo, who the fuck like doesn't think he is? And plus, like, I literally heard his music, and like what's crazy is I was literally telling Max like, yo, this guy's such a fucking Cardi clone. I don't know, like
bro,
what you're thinking. And then because listen, I'm a very blunt person, all right, and I'm like, yo, like what the fuck. So basically, I meet him, and just for some reason, the energy was so good that day that I was cracking bare jokes, a little too many jokes, and Max like, yo, this is a
Max
first
was on
time
you,
client.
bro.
What the fuck are you
Max
doing?
was on you for them jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was crazy. Like, I even shot BTS, which unfortunately never came out. But I remember after that shoot, I ended up reaching out to him and like I apologized, and I'm like, bro, I feel so bad. It's like, bro, nah, I actually fuck with you. And then like next thing you know, like we start growing that relationship, and then what really encapsulated was that same night you posted an early draft to the A Kiss Worth Dying For cover. But that was like an early draft, and it was a photo shot on my iPhone actually. And I'm like, yo, like, okay, you know what? Like, I was expecting us to be friends, but never on the level that we are today.
Yeah. No, it's.
And then that ended up like we ended up just like sharing, mutual love for art and whatever. And then a few months later, all of this kind of came about, and I'm beyond thankful to be the Unfocused Visions creative director, this guy's creative director, anything art related, whether that's logos, cover art, anything visual.
That's odd. Everything you see that I put out, bro, visual wise, it's all him.
Yeah. And like not only just cover art, like I definitely, well actually the documentary is going to be my director debut, but I definitely want to start doing more experimental music videos. We actually had a like a whole ass treatment last year for this one song where this guy was featured on, but unfortunately due to the right reasons it didn't end up coming out. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm beyond thankful, consider this guy like another family member of mine, and the amount of the amount of car rides and the amount of food that we consumed and
Big
the amount of
Dex,
gas
bro.
that they've spent, it was all worth it.
Worth it, man.
And at the end of the day, like some of the trips and the conversations that we had hold very sentimental positions in my life, and genuinely like because when I was like working for him, like no actually like when I started working for him, I was going through a lot within my life, just college struggles and just like a lot of anxiety I was dealing with, some girl issues, this, that, and the third. And then like this guy really helped me like not distract myself from it, but more so just kind of live with it without destroying myself. In a sense, I'm very, very thankful that they know that I have someone in my life to always, be like, yo, this is cool, or fam, you can't be doing that.
Of course, man. I gotta keep it real with you, man. Like, bro, Elixir, from the day we met, honestly, like as he said, bro, the chemistry was there. Like, I don't know, like I'm normally really awkward. I'm awkward as fuck right now, but I'm really awkward, and I feel like that video shoot, just having Elixir there and just bringing just more like a, I guess like a natural vibe to the shoot.
Yeah,
man. Like that was
It was like, bro, it was like our chemistry was like as we knew each other for years.
It didn't feel like it was work. It just felt like it was fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that's how it should be too. I feel like a lot of people, you should take yourself seriously, but I feel like a lot of people take themselves too seriously. You gotta learn when to chill as well. You feel me? And I feel like he really brought that side out of me that day. Like
life ain't that serious.
Great.
Like of course, like, there are some aspects to life where like okay, like you have to like take it seriously, but most of the time, just like it causes a lot of unnecessary negativity, and that's what I've learned within the last few years.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So the cover art.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about the creative process and stuff. What inspired the Polaroid cover arts? Because those seem to be the core thing right now.
Right. What was the inspiration behind the Polaroids?
So basically, so the first cover.
Why don't I
actually,
know this?
If you want to hold that up, if you want to hold up the first cover, there were it was a 2-pack. Actually, on the back is the track list.
All the songs for this.
It was like on a white off-brand Post-it note actually, and so basically he reached out to me saying, "Yo, I'm coming out with a 2-pack single," and we were both going through at the time, and just like the song kind of like reflected that moment in time. So I gotta give a very big thank you to one of my biggest inspirations still. Is he shoots on like Polaroid pack film, the Fujifilm FP100C. That's the same film that Andy Warhol was shooting on, and he still shoots on it till this day. Like I don't even know how, like, you know, like he's like each pack now of like 10 photos is like $150 for like Polaroid pack film. So his Instagram is like all the Polaroid portraits that like he would shoot. Like he's directed videos for like Bad Bunny, Katy Perry, like a lot of A-list people now, and seeing his come up was so inspirational. And then I was like, yo, you know what? I actually had some Polaroid like left over. Like I don't even know, like I don't remember how, but I just did. I remember I had one shot left. Right. It was one shot.
It was.
Yeah, so like we really had to. So basically, we took my black blanket, which I have on my chair. I like sandwiched it over my door.
Bro, it was a whole process.
Like, it's the most ghetto setup ever, but it was so
I
worth
swear,
it.
It turned out like a lot better than even I expected.
Exactly,
Right.
and then so I remember we scanned, and that was, you know what's crazy? That was the first time he ever came to my house,
Right.
and my parents like I didn't even tell my parents. I completely forgot, and they see this tall motherfucker walking, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, who is Elixir bringing to our house at fucking 8 p.m. at night? Like, what the fuck? So basically.
Random
really
vampire
had to,
showed
like,
up.
I swear to God.
Wait, what?
Random vampire showed up.
No, like literally, like and like this guy was literally dressed in all black. He was like, it was like Toronto Hoodman Max to the fucking, like he was Toronto Maxing. That's literally what it was.
Toronto Max.
Like literally. So we really had to like make sure that the execution was so perfect. Hold on, I'm not even trying to flex on camera right now, but like we had to like, we had to position his wrist in like in a certain position where like it was clear in frame, because with Polaroids, with some of the Polaroids even on here, either some of the chemistry doesn't mix properly and it comes out really dark, or it could come out like, you know, like damaged sometimes. But took the shot, boom, perfect, and then scanned it. And the same night that we shot it, I scanned it, did the back, did the spinning animation, and we also put it on distribution that same night.
No, literally. Like it was insane. We did that shit all in like.
And you know what's crazy? The second track, Hip Out It and Beautiful Lies. Yeah, that was the first time anyone shouted me out on a song that got released on all platforms.
Yeah, nah, bro. It was.
I'm always going to rack 96 on Focus. Yeah,
my mama
always
96 on Focus for real.
Yeah.
It's funny that that's the first cover art you did, because I think that's the first time I really showed you love.
Yeah, you
Gone
posted
Wild.
it. Yeah, you posted Gone Wild.
Yeah, because that song genuinely was like, I'm not gonna lie, like my first impression of you was, again, it was the Cardi clone. It was I even had a little bit of, there was a little bit of Lil Peep in there. I heard a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Rest in peace.
this was the first time where I was like, okay, he's starting to find a sound. And I really enjoyed it.
I really felt that way about Gone Wild as well. Like that song specifically. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like everybody like saw me as like that Cardi clone, just like opium motherfucker. You feel me? And I just didn't want that. You know, I feel like I'm myself as well. As much as I love Cardi and that whole opium sound and everything that they got going on, I'm my own person at the end of the day, and I feel like that song really changed a lot. I think even you seen that, bro.
Yeah, your ability to diversify from the opium thing has even continued on into like I'm looking at the Tonight cover art, that which I was here when it was shot.
Yeah, that's actually that's crazy because we were shooting actually he was shooting some stuff for my documentary, which unfortunately did not make the cut. So here we have, so the story behind this was fucking insane. So
shout out to my beautiful girl too, bro. Come on that cover art on that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. So basically, me and Gabzzz went to Dollarama and we picked up neon orange poster board, and I had like some of my paste, which I use on my paintings actually, which I do all my mixed media with. So no glue, no nothing, just literally just pasted 4 poster boards back to back, and then I used Scotch tape and hung up on like this really thin pillar in my basement.
Bro, like, this is really like a sign though. Like, bro, you don't need the craziest shit to make something look good, bro. Like,
exactly.
This was on like a thin ass.
Some high
pillar.
budget shit is like some of the most high budget shit was like the worst shit I've ever seen.
I swear to God.
Like, I'm not gonna name no names, but like I see some covers and that
I will name. No, I'm
you trying to get me shot?
Bro's clip farming.
Oh my God. And then so Fariza did the makeup like way before she and Gray came to my crib, and like she was on the go
yeah, I felt so bad about that, man.
Huh?
I had her wearing that the whole time.
Like, was that some public humiliation ritual or some shit?
I swear it wasn't.
So basically so we did a lot of outtakes, and some of them were just like mad dope. And basically my cat, Ash, she was actually like just roaming around, like he was pissing me off, you know, but for some reason I don't know how they tolerated him. I was like, yo, get him in the shot. And then the one shot where like he's like looking, like he's not looking straight in the camera, but it's like kind of like 45 degrees. It was so perfect. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Nobody's ever really done this type of concept in terms of like, you know, like a low budget with a cat and like whatever, and plus it dropped on Halloween, so that's why I picked the neon orange.
No,
you know,
it worked too, right?
Yeah, like it came out so perfectly, and like that's why that day was just so special, because like literally like me and Gabzzz, like we went to Dollarama, then we went to Best Buy because I had a pre-order film the previous, like I strategically plan out all my shoots, like literally, like whether that's like I rarely do run and gun. I rarely do spontaneous. And like, if I do spontaneous, it really has to be a really great moment, or else like it felt forced.
The thing is with Elixir as well, it's a lot of her stuff is planned, but even then, it's really like last minute. But you still make it
exactly.
work.
Like he'll kind of give me like a very rough idea, like not even no spark notes or nothing. He'll just say like, "Yo, I have a single that's dropping on Halloween," and then instantly like, here's the thing. It's like fireworks that basically could come off in my head. Like, it's
cool as fuck to see him work. By the way, it's if you see it in person, it's fucking wild. It's cool as fuck.
Like he told me like, yo, I have a song called Tonight. It's dropping on Halloween. I'm like, yo, don't even fucking tell me anything else. I'm gonna do you know, it's gonna be a model with clown makeup. I'm gonna with a neon orange background, and how am I gonna make the neon orange background? Okay, I'm gonna use poster board. How am I gonna use the poster board? Well, I'm gonna, you know, paste it, you know, whatever, bam, 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 and then do it in the basement, whatever, and then getting Fariza involved. That was kind of a little bit of like a last minute thing.
Shout out DK Fire.
Huh?
Shout out DK Fire.
Yep. I just realized I was dropping her Govy.
That's okay, but shout out DK Fire.
Shout out DK Fire. Yeah, so it just came out so perfectly. And there were some shots where it's like some of the shots, and he even caught this on camera. I was like, yo, like, could you like scream into the camera? She's like, no. Like, listen, like I live, breathe art always. So it's like any controversial like action, like it's just normal to me. But obviously I do want to make sure that like, yo, everyone outside is cool and comfortable and all that. Yeah. But there's a little one too. It's like, yo, Elixir, like, bitch, you tweaking type shit. Like, yeah. And like actually a couple of the covers here, we can kind of expand more. They're some are very controversial.
Some, bro. We had one that dropped with my brother 647. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out Evan. Yeah, bro. This one
For fucked
was
up.
supposed to come out, and Instagram decided to suspend my account
For
because
12 hours. So
Yeah.
basically, just to kind of elaborate, so this, and you know, by the way, YouTube, this is all fake.
This is
okay,
fake,
it's all AI
please.
generated. So
those clothes are
I
Advil.
had to. So he gave me the song title. It's called "Fucked Up," and I heard the song instantly. Drugs, coke, you know, all that, and coke hasn't the drink. And then so I was like, yo, you know what? Boom. So I asked my mom. I was like, yo, do you have any flour? Cause I have to shoot a cover art for Gray, and she was like, oh, to make it look like coke. She already knew. Like she already knew. So basically, I got one of my black shirts, laid it down on like a white folding table.
Yeah.
Again, very low
swear to
budget, but I
God.
made it work. And then we ended up grabbing vitamins, and there was like one over-the-counter prescription.
Yeah,
That
bro.
and like we had to like block out the name with Sharpie and shit. And then I like literally my mom like was like separating the fucking icing sugar.
Yeah,
Like
to make it
literally like
align.
I have a photo. She's like
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
and then basically I shoot the Polaroid and I'm like okay, it's done. Clean up.
Yeah.
Guys, just that whole scene was just so fucking crazy. And then so I took like I think like a 1.5 packs worth because a pack of Polaroid 600 film is like 8 packs, unfortunately. I don't know, like, and then so I probably took like 8 plus like another 2 or 3 or 4. I don't really remember. And then so I made 2 versions of like my top 2 favorites, sent it to Gray, and then I kind of had a feeling that Instagram was gonna bitch about it. Excuse me. But not knowing that Instagram would suspend his account, and
Right.
I felt so bad because this was completely all my idea.
Nah, man. Like I had a gut feeling that something would happen just because of the content in the photo, but I just thought, you know, it's like it's flour, bro. Like it doesn't look
It's
exactly
icing
like
sugar,
that.
but yeah,
Bro, no, literally, yeah, bro. Like
yeah, and
Oh,
like
no.
having like a rolled up $100 bill, even like
yeah, bro. Like that was.
yeah, you know.
It's alright. Hey, bro. We just gotta, you know,
But yeah.
and that happened, and quickly you just pixelated that, and we got it back.
Yeah,
up,
you know,
just like
shout
that.
out the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy cover
Oh,
art
guys.
by well actually George Kondo, another fantastic painter. He actually did it, and then on streaming it's actually pixelated.
Yeah.
I was even careful with like on Photoshop of like how much pixelation I should like. Honestly, the amount of pixelation I did,
think
I'm
it
not
was
really much of a
perfect.
fan of it
Really?
because you just can't really see it much of it.
Really, you feel that way? I feel that it's perfect. I think just
Really,
the way
like
it's
with the amount of
works.
pixels that are like in the frame, it's like I feel like if I would have toned it down just a little bit, it would have like shown like the fucking.
You know, I think the way that it was pixelated, I think it just like leaves that mystery to it as well.
Facts.
I feel like
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
could see the uncensored version on my
You
website,
can.
elixir.art.
Yeah, it's all up there. Just one other cover. I'm sorry, you ready to talk? But the one I did 100 times with my boy Homicide D.
Shout out Homicide.
That was
D.
a lot of these cover arts. Actually, it's all Elixir's art in the background.
Yeah.
It's
And
a cool
what's-
backdrop. You feel me? Because like,
yeah, and what's crazy
yeah.
is this painting got sold at Breathe.
yeah, bro, that whole painting, we
Yeah.
can't even get that shit back anymore, bro. It's gone.
Facts. And actually, the reason why it has okay, so this like red ink, this red I think the term is Chinese ink or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
Or sorry, in India ink,
Me?
Base,
No,
yeah,
not me.
yeah, that's the term. So basic, what?
I said me when you said Indian.
I didn't say you.
No, I said bro.
Oh. Okay, so like we're doing inadvertent racism on Gabzzz channel. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, so basically that day, so I was like, cause so this day was actually quite special because that's when we went to my venue for my art show for the first time, and then we went to your venue supermarket for the Focus Fest
Yeah.
debriefing, and then we ended up getting the ramen shit after, and then
Yeah, it was
and
good
then
ramen.
we end up just so me, you, our Evan, and his girl, and me and you just like we
Yeah.
all did this at Bartos, just me and you. Then we went to the camera store first.
Yeah, I
yeah, it
believe
was the
so.
camera store first, And then it was Downtown Camera. Shout out Downtown Camera. I always get my film, 35mm film, developed. That's where I get all my camera stuff there. They're the GOATs. Been going there since like 2018. Yeah. Got the film, and then we ended up going to Michael's. And then I was like, I need like red in India ink because I wanted to mimic blood. And so basically, yeah, I had to make a painting for my remix program manager because it was her birthday, and like that was me coming back because I was just out of the country prior. So we get back to my crib, and we actually shot it downstairs here too, and then we ended up like shooting multiple versions of the cover. Like we had a double cup, we had the vape, we had everything.
No, literally.
And then next thing you know, I was like, yo, I'm gonna spill the blood on it, red ink, and then so I scanned 2 versions of it. And what's crazy is that version, which is on streaming, actually the Polaroid wasn't even fully developed. It was probably like 80% done, but it was so
for
perfect.
real. Was it? I thought it was done.
No, it wasn't. It was more darker actually. Look.
Oh, that's great. It does look a lot clearer.
Yeah, I mean, but and like with the scan, it can like with some quality, but basically. Shot it, boom, 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 and then I remember I had severe jet lag that day. I wake up at like 4 a.m. Like I fell asleep and I woke up at 4 a.m. and then boom, I just see Instagram notifications, and then he just posts up the cover. I'm like, fuck, because the blood version, like it looks cool, but the way how it dripped, it could have been a little bit more better. But still, it's just the artistic risk.
That's the problem too, bro. I'm very impatient with everything. I know. If I have something, like, I just post it, bro.
There are times where I literally fucking scream at this kid. I'm like, yo, like you gotta just chill, bro.
So you've talked about the creative process of these cover arts. Yeah. You said you're the creative director of Unfocused Visions and whatever. What's the future of that look like?
Shit. I mean, to be honest, Unfocused Visions is like, it's not really anything other than just like me, if that makes sense. Like how you have a lot, like your stuff for your art shows, that's really just a representation of you.
Yeah.
Right. So Unfocused is that's just me. Right.
You could also say that 96 is also
96
or just like Atelier, or just like Atelier, Atelier subsidiaries.
Yeah,
and like that's all me. Like I only have like one other person on my team. Like shout out Chris Mori. She's my assistant / strategist. And yeah, so she always makes sure that like the business stuff is like. But other than that, it's just only me. I have no management. I have no external team. Like everything all the events that I'm doing, everything else is literally me.
With like I guess this is on another point. With Unfocused, it's like I don't know. I feel like I could either go 2 ways with it. I could just keep it just my thing, or I always wanted to do like a group or small collective. I don't know if I 100% want to do that, but that's always an idea. I got people in mind always, you know.
There are risks to collectives though.
There are,
like if you look at, for example, like the Concrete Boys, or like how they ended. Like like there was actually a point of time where I wanted to start up a 96. It was
I remember that. Yeah,
it could be 96 agency. It was gonna be you and my fucking brother, like best friend of all time, Ao Oduro.
Shout out Oduro, man.
Shout out Oduro, and like 2 other people who we're not gonna name.
Yeah,
fuck them.
Unfortunately.
Fuck those guys. But I really wanted to like make it work. Like I was willing to put down money. I was gonna make a whole ass like collective tape, and then let's just say some people's energy just,
you know, things just didn't work out. Unfortunately, some people were acting just not
fucking assholes. Let's just say. And and you know what? At the end of the day, I count my lucky stars every day that happen.
Look, it's love to everybody, but at the same time, you gotta come with certain things. Bro is getting a whole phone call while I'm up.
Not to be my phone. It's Jammers.
Jammers.
Yeah.
Answer that bitch right now. Hold on.
Tell him he's live.
Yo,
you're
live. Actually live right now. I'm outside, nigga. You're outside?
The N-word.
Sorry. Alright, below. Hold on.
Oh, Unfocused Fest.
Yeah,
that was a part of it. Is it basically like it's? I guess no, because it's not an opium thing. Because you just said it's not a collective, but like it's not a label. It's just whatever really, you want.
For
it to
right
be.
now, it's just what I want it to be. For right now, it's just me. I drop my music under it. Maybe I'll turn it into something. I have some people in mind, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Give it another couple years. Let's see where this goes. I gotta establish myself first, I feel, and then I can branch out into something. So until then, it's really just me.
And kind of going backwards a bit, how did you link up with Max for the music? Because there's a few videos now.
Yeah. No, bro, it was so crazy. That first shoot that Elixir was talking about, that was the first time I met him. He reached out to me. He was liking the song. I didn't expect that, bro. I was a fan of Max for like a year, I think, before he even hit me up. I originally hit him up, being like, "Yo, could you do like a vlog? I have an album coming out." He just said he chooses them himself, but thanks for reaching out, you know. And it like, bro, I wasn't expected to turn into this, bro. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. Ever since then, though, he's shown the most love, bro. He does so much work for me that doesn't even get seen sometimes, bro. And I can't begin to thank him enough for all the shit that he's done for me. Max is, for real, I think one of the reasons why I'm still doing music as well.
He's genuinely one of the greatest in the scene.
Max is, bro. I've met a lot of people in the scene, a lot of people higher up in the industry. You know, I won't say names, but definitely Max is the one that you want to tap in with.
Yeah, literally, like when I come across an artist who I like and I start covering and they don't know DMTV, I'm like, no, you need to get
bro,
to
how
know.
do you not know DMTV, bro? Educate yourselves.
Yeah,
come on now.
Yeah, like even like when I did the interviews with him and Lil Esso, I remember you said you saw it. He shot those for me. He planned everything out.
Oh, he's the one that shot.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
And
that's
like
crazy.
they invited me over, like literally treated me like I was one of them. Like I literally was at Esso's birthday party that night.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Max is amazing. He's just one of them ones, if that makes sense.
Speaking of DMTV, I know GRAYSKI disappeared, but we were just speaking about DMTV with him. With you just officially signed as a member to DMTV.
Yes.
What's going on there?
So, as of February 28th, I am officially, on paper, a member of DMTV. My current role right now is multimedia coordinator. So which means I kind of handle all the creative. Eventually, that title will be changed soon. Just so it could be more, official on paper. So basically, start working with Max and Bayarski. Back in March of 2023, we've always knew about each other because my brother TMB, shout out him, and then so basically what ended up happening is we were just kind of talking, went from online friendship to like me working on the first ever video that I ever worked with. I did BTS videography, photography, and was a set designer. And that was for Misa's Thinking About You video. She was the first ever female on DMTV. And then after that, me and Max literally went from FaceTime to fucking Art Basel. We flew to Miami for Art Basel. It was my first ever Art Basel. I've been in Miami. That was my second time going. But that guy is like a family member to me, like an actual brother, GRAYSKI, Oduro, Max, I know I'm maybe missing some names. I sincerely apologize, but those those people and even Jammers were right there. Also my
breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, come through.
Bye, Kid Ross, nigga.
Cut that shit out.
What do you mean? No, what?
Oh, okay. I respect that. Yeah. Drop the link. AYG.
Yo, go to kiros.deco/apparel.com, fam. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. Oh, damn, I'm looking mad sexy. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Hello, world. That is it.
That, having those people in my life, including Jammers, they're just some of the people who genuinely changed and saved my life for the better, and there's no other place in this world, even me meeting GRAYSKI changed the trajectory of how I see creative direction now, and I could get a little bit emotional just talking about it, but I'm gonna save the waterworks for another day. Really, if it wasn't for Max, even because there was a time back in, it was actually after the DMTV4 show, I suffered a major mental health crisis that I don't even want to like fathom what the fuck would have happened if Max didn't get involved. But it got to a point where it was like, yo, like, listen, like, we really need you here. And like, God forbid if anything happens, like, what the fuck would happen, you know? And then, like, fam, like, none of this shit would have fucking happened if I left the picture to kind of put it in a more nicer YouTube terms of service way, you know? You know, UFV saved my life, and that's not a fucking joke. DMTV and UFV and whatever. Man. So, to be one of 3 members, you know, Chris Morey and also Shane Shaw, who is also a co-host of Minute of Music. Me, him, and her being members of DMTV really just like, you know, and me even DJing the underground showcases too. Like, even like the DMTV 2 show, that was like, and I'll literally 10 toes down when I say that was a textbook event in the underground Toronto scene, you know, because there was a lot of power and a lot of influence, and genuinely I was happy to be a part of it, you know, like me dancing on stage during Josh's set, or, you know, like having like, you know, meeting Jetlag for the first time. Shout Jet, like he's like my main Jetlag, man. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You know, me meeting him at DMTV 2, and then I literally met Jammers at DMTV 3 in person, you know, because like we were always talking on IG DMs and shit. So yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm beyond thankful, and like this doesn't mean that I'll be straying away from the art anytime soon. Like, matter of fact, like it just only gave me more inspiration. And yeah, and then to have DMTV involved with Breathe, my first art show, and the documentary as well, it's like it's a family unit. That's all, you know.
It's awesome.
And it was for Max, I wouldn't have met that guy.
I swear to God, man. Come on now. My hand's a little bit clammy. My bad. I ain't trying
to. But yeah, no, that DMTV 2, that's when I met you. Yeah, or actually, we didn't even meet at that event. We met at the at Dead Egos or something.
That was Dead Egos, yeah. But
it's when I first found out about you.
Yeah, and then I remember you had because you were wearing your orange hat, your orange Bass Pro Shops hat, and I remember you tried to use that photo, and I tried to charge this guy a licensing fee, which at the time I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Bro, $75, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But yeah, no, I found a different shot. So we're slowly running out of time here. There's 2 things we wanted to get to. The first is a conversation about aura, okay? Because I feel like you two have very interesting perspectives on this, okay?
I'm gonna get quite harsh with it. Like I know this guy's gonna
Jerry's just so confused.
Just, I knew some like Gen Z shit was gonna be said, bro. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh yeah, I know. I know, but it's like, yeah, I know for a fact this interview is gonna give me like 1,000+. Or it's like,
we're clip farming, bro. Listen,
respect, bro. Respect.
No, but okay.
I'm gonna send y'all an invoice for my fucking time at this point.
Shit,
like, what the fuck is happening?
Nah, bro. Aura is just like, bro.
It's like, listen, we have 2 different like cool sides of it.
What is your look on aura? What is your take on aura? What do you think aura is?
It's just enough.
Let's give context to the people.
What am I saying?
Okay.
What is aura?
Build the foundation.
Okay, so the reason I want this conversation to happen is, first off, this is exactly why, but also you guys are both artists and who online perceive themselves as, I mean, you talked about it earlier as you are like a little bit more quiet and like awkward as a person in general, but like online you are more quiet and whatever. Same thing with Elixir. The thing is that I see Elixir on camera and he isn't that way. So what goes into that? What is your perspectives on aura? Is it like, do you think it's something that needs to change?
What do you mean by that? In terms of like, does it something that needs to be changed? Like, what?
Okay, so personally, my opinion is we've lost the connection with the artist.
Yeah.
Everyone's so scared of putting everything out there.
Okay, all right. I could just speak my mind on this because I'm a very conservative, harsh, opinionated person. So I feel like, you know, me dropping the mic on this could be quite beneficial. And, you know, if people want to, you know, argue with me about it, that's fine. But it's like, I feel like the whole concept of aura is just another fucking stupid meme that is just like, at the end of the day, it's like what you make defines you. Yeah, of course. But you don't have to put your fucking ego into it and say like, oh, it's like, bro, like if I walked into any function, any room that I walk in and like just don't talk to anyone, it's like, oh, I'm just aura maxing or like all that. It's like, bro, who the fuck are you? Then I can't respect you.
But I feel like, bro.
But no, hold on, wait, let me finish. And then in terms of like, I let the art speak for itself. I don't force anything. That's like what this whole aura shit is like. You're just forcing to be a character within yourself. It's like, bro, the reason why I dress like this, I wear my chains, I wear the clothes, I make the art is because it's a part of me. I live, breathe, and I'll fucking die by the art. You know, like I will never fucking force it. You know, and then
bro.
It's like, bro, any nigga that says you're aura maxing, oh my god, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Any nigga that says, oh yeah, I'm aura maxing, I'm finna get all the biddies. Virgin ass nigga. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I'm sorry. If you say you're aura maxing or anything of the sort, my nigga, 10+ aura, my nigga. You probably only text bitches on like Reddit, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Reddit. Like yeah.
But
So it's like it's just another like superficial and it's artificial way of living life. And if you revolve your life around aura or just like clout, because aura is clout. That's kind of like the new label. It's like I'm sorry, I can't fucking respect you if you're going around and just aura maxing, like literally what Jammer said, like you're literally just saying, oh, tell the whole room that you don't pull bitches, and like literally even that is like, it's like, yo, why are you letting relationship and females and like like just that aspect, run the course of your life? It's like, come on, like you just live a very sad life if you live it by that. Like,
I feel like aura is very different for me. I mean, I look at aura as just like, because you see it as like more of an ego thing, and fair, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and plus like whoever is doing that is also insecure within themselves too.
I feel like, okay, for me, I feel like I look at aura a little differently. I feel like okay, when I think that I have aura. That's an awful thing to say. I can't believe I said that. Fuck.
You just lost aura saying that.
All the way down. No, but I feel like, bro, aura is just like, that's you, man. Like, that's just your swag. You feel me? I feel like you don't got to be like a dickhead to everybody. You don't got to have a high ego. Just, bro, present yourself as you are, bro. Everybody got aura. Fuck, bro. I don't want to say everybody got. TikTok, nigga.
Get the fuck off TikTok, motherfucker.
Bro, please, this is gonna sound awful, but I feel like everybody has aura in their own way. But it just really depends on how you
You just gotta be you.
You literally, bro, be you. It's cool as fuck to be yourself, bro. I feel like people try to be
I let the art speak for itself.
Oh god,
I don't have to even like say nothing.
Right, bro. Like just be you. Just be chill. Just keep it P with everybody, man. Like you don't gotta
keep it 96.
Sort of guy.
And really taking it down from there. We're gonna finish off on this.
Yeah.
What are some of your dream collabs?
Damn. I have a lot of artists I want to work with.
I actually don't think I've ever asked you this question either.
Yeah.
So like, what are some of your dream collabs each of you?
I feel like from
in terms of art,
damn, my eyes just got cut off. No, bro, not Cardi, bro. Look at me right now. Tell me right now, I look like Cardi. Look at me with blue jeans, a white polo shirt, and fucking socks game.
Right now, I look at you, and the first thing I think of is Swap is up, Cardi. He's coming, like, bro, like get the foot. Like,
Do I see no?
I'm talking like now Cardi. I'm talking like
now Cardi.
I'm not talking like Bam. But like I am music Cardi.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baggy jeans, bro.
Damn, bro, these bitches comfy though.
That's true.
Nah, but I feel like, man. Damn, I kind of do be like Cardi though. That's okay. That shit gonna change.
My dream collab would definitely be like, okay, so he's more so saying like music artist. I'm going like literal visual artist. Definitely Damien Hirst. That is a part of that. Mr. Brainwash, he'd be kind of like, not to collab, but to kind of like take notes on how he operates. There's actually one other name. Just let me pull it up quickly. But also for like cover art, I definitely want to work with Drake. That is definitely someone who like to like get involved on like his creative agency, Dream Crew. For like, you know, like a cover or whatever. But like even like who else is there that I could, you know, say. Other than, you know, Salon is definitely one. Who else? Let me just look. Also, I just think, like, in terms of, like, creative direction on top of that, and I don't know why you're shaking your head. Also, Crow and Frost too. Crow and Frost, but unfortunately at 13 he blocked me on Instagram.
Why?
Honestly, he was very notorious for blocking
at
people.
13, what is a 13-year-old doing that a grown man is blocking you?
Nah, cause like, you know what? I was just like honored to talk to one of my idols at the time, and like I guess like he just felt really uncomfortable, and like he just ended up blocking me, and like you know what's crazy? Like I have a ton of my friends in the fashion industry know him, and it's like I don't want to be the type of dude like, oh, like I want to say, because bro, at the end of the day I did nothing wrong, but it's like I still look at, actually, because his fashion sense is what inspired me, and I'll always like be appreciative of that too. But even like another inspiration of mine, Matt Adam, is someone who I would really love to work on a project with. He shot the famous Juice WRLD. It was the Juice WRLD cover of. Well, actually, it was painted for Legend Never Die, but it was the graduation photo. And he also shot the "We Don't Trust You" cover and the "We Still Don't Trust You." Like, that guy is a fucking legend. So yeah, definitely, I would love to work with, you know, mans like that. You know.
Fire.
Shit, for artists, for me, I'd say, damn, there's a lot of big artists and there's a lot of, I guess, smaller, you could say. Not to discredit anybody, of course, but
Yeah.
I would say for the bigger artists, y'all know Vaughn of 1700?
Yeah.
Bro, he's so tough. I can't lie. I would love to make a song with him. Like, I feel like the beats I've been recording on recently, the shit that I haven't even really released, it's very much, I guess, that kind of sound.
I also see you working with Laserdisc too. Actually, you know what's crazy? He put me on the Laserdisc, like, actually, it was like right around Asian Rock was like just blew up, but it was before Lace Max.
Gotta run at the house so the roof don't fall on me. Nah, bro. Laser is tough, man.
Yeah,
like it's
actually,
tough.
Yo, we almost got into a car accident while playing churches over on fucking Adelaide and Parliament.
Yeah, nah, man. I don't know. I think artists like Laser, cause it's just an interesting sound. Like, I just don't. Okay.
Like, I compare Laser to like a visual artist in a sense, because he's just so like he's like,
the visuals are always on point with him, bro.
Oh yeah, and yeah, like in terms of like visual, like I compare his sound to a visual artist like Damien Hirst, because Damien Hirst is also controversial as well, but the whole rough mixing on BandLab and whatever.
No, it's definitely tough.
Like, yeah, it's like it's a beautiful, harmonious like, bridge like that. That's why, like, with Laserdisc as well. Also YT as well. Like that's also someone who I love to work with as well.
Yeah. No, I feel like like Vaughn is very tough. I want to work with Swappa. I really want to work with Swappa. He's tough.
Shout out
Swappa. I want to work with Only Bino.
Yeah.
I want to work with him. Damn. There's a lot of, bro. I love, like, one of my dream collabs is like, it's gonna sound just random, but a Sexy Red song, bro. I would make a insane club banger with Sex. What do you mean?
That would Sexy Red on Tonight.
You don't fuck with Sexy Red?
Sexy Red on Tonight? Are you out of town ducking with your rounds?
Okay, I'm not gonna say the last part, but
you guys saying it, but me, I can't say it because it's controversial. I don't want to fuck y'all shut up, but like, I have a controversial statement on that shit, bro.
Bro, you can say.
We're gonna clip farm jammers now.
Is detrimental to like black people, low key. Like, question.
Yo,
let me ask you a question. This is like not a. It's not. I don't know. It's just not my opinion, but it's more of a question. What's more detrimental to the black community? Crack cocaine in the 1980s or Sexy Red now? I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys.
Yeah, that's just a statement. We can't even argue that. Like,
nobody said, whoa, you're going too far. Like nobody said that shit. So, hey,
nah, but yeah, like artists like that. I don't know. I feel like I could do a lot of sounds. I feel if I really put myself to it, I could do a lot of different sounds. I did that with Tonight. I ain't never done a song like that. But he yeeted that motherfucker out there. Hold up.
Yeah,
nah, but
Tonight was definitely left field for because
bro.
you've never done like a dance song, and I was very surprised because you did like a dancey little glitchy pop back where like you've sampled Kesha. I was not a fan of that, but like with that Tonight song, it was like I definitely saw it. Like I definitely saw it.
I definitely want to make more like scene core kind of songs like that. That was
core, yeah.
That was really.
But like even
good.
like. We should definitely start experimenting with more like house and like hip house because like Drake's Honestly Nevermind and yo, I will fucking die on the hill. Honestly Nevermind is a 10 out of 10. And to all of you fucking Twitter finger motherfuckers who say it's trash, yo, no.
Yeah, nah, man. I there's a couple artists in the scene core scene as well. Can I talk about?
Yeah.
I want to fuck with what is it? Barely Human. I want to fuck with Barely Human. Yo. I've seen some of it's gas. Like it's just a different sound to me. Like, bro, it's just so different to me. Cause like I never really grew up listening to that kind of music. I never really was around that kind of music, right? And I think that could be crazy. That's a whole market. Nobody's really doing it, I guess, in Toronto. There's not really a market for that or a scene for that. I want to make that happen. You feel me? That's cool as fuck.
Final thing before we go. What's to come in 2025 for Lil GRAYSKI?
Man, bro, just a lot of music. Like, I have a single, Soho. It's coming out. I don't know. Like, I really just want to double down and lock in on music. I feel like I've been just taking
the new Polaroid for Soho.
Bro, I feel like I took a break. I definitely took a break. And I feel like right now, I'm back. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
bro.
genuinely. And you got Pretty Boy music coming out.
Yeah, Pretty Boy. That's the album, bro. I said it was gonna drop in January. It is not dropping January. No,
we're in March.
We're in March, bro. So it's looking more like a summer thing. But
and I'm telling y'all that cover art is gonna be insane. Fucking insane.
It's gonna be cool as fuck. Nah, y'all better be on the lookout for that. It's coming. I got a couple big artists in mind that I want to work with on it. I ain't gonna say names yet. I want it to kind of be a surprise, but
yes.
Oh really? God. But yeah, no, look out for Pretty Boy music, man. It's coming. Summer is coming, I promise.
But I mean, I appreciate your time.
Of course, brother.
Alexa, thank you for having us. Appreciate your time as well.
Come on.
That's gonna be it for today's interview.
Yeah.
Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below.
Tap in with him, y'all. Come on.
Come on. And tap in with GRAYSKI as well.
Tap in with Elixir, bro.
Come to the screening on March 14th.
Yes, come to the screening. You know, follow him on IG at Lil GRAYSKI. Follow me on IG at Elixir. Ash, shut up. And follow me on Instagram.
My time to crash out. Nah, bro, I'm gonna crash out on your cat.
Follow me on IG at Elixir6. You know, screening on March 14th. And also, I got my online shop coming soon, actually, where y'all can, you know, start buying all my shit.
Can I plug some real quick?
Yeah.
Lil GRAYSKI website coming soon.
Yeah, facts. LilGRAYSKI.com.
I'm gonna have everything up there. It'll just be a lot cleaner.
That's gonna be a lot like multimedia experience, you know.
Everything gonna be up on that.
And also Accra Opals art show residency happening summer 2025. And hopefully New York New York art show.
Oh yeah.
And maybe some other stuff too, but genuinely, like, if motherfuckers thought I went crazy with the art 2024, 2025 we're going.
Sort of guy.
Bro, motherfuckers think I was acting funny in 2024. 2025 I'm acting hilarious.
I'm not even gonna outro that. That's just gonna cut from there. That's it.